Who here you don't know about 𝐸MGAD? You have no idea what 𝐸MGAD is. Type 4. You have no idea about 𝐸MGAD. Absolutely no idea. So everyone knows about 𝐸MGAD. Then why are you here? You should go out there and start selling. No, I'm just joking. Okay. Don't take anything I say to heart. Of course, all the motivation things, all the business building things I say, take it to heart. But all the jokes I do, please don't take it to heart. It's all to have a fun moment. Okay. Is it okay to have fun? I love to have fun and build a business. Okay. That's how you keep active, you stay alive, you stay fresh, and you're not what you say, stressed with all the things that's happening in the world. So cheers to that. Thanks to Kangen water. Then thanks to Enagic to keep us fun. I'm going to take a sip of Kangen. All right. So nobody is new to 𝐸MGAD. Everyone knows 𝐸MGAD. So what is that you would like to learn from me? Please tell me. Or who has not seen an 𝐸MGAD presentation done by me, Hemanth Kumar? Who is seeing me for the first time? Type 5 if you're seeing me for the first time. I know some of you all first time. I'm seeing you for the first time. But you never know. Sometimes you've seen me before. I've met you. So Eric. Eric. Okay. That name sounds so familiar that I've seen that name before in the Zoom meeting with the same spelling. Okay. And no photo, no background photo. I know my audience. So when I watch my audience, I know. So Eric seems like I've seen you somewhere. Maybe another Eric. Of course, there's not only one Eric in the whole wide world. So welcome, Eric. It's your first time you're seeing me. Who here you're seeing me for the first time? Type 5 in the chat. So Eric, you're seeing me for the first time, but you know about 𝐸MGAD. Amazing. Amazing. So now I'm clueless as to what I need to do. Anyone here, you've been invited for the first time, you have no idea about Enagic. Last call, final call before the plane can take off. Okay, because before the plane can take off, there's always a final call. And those of y'all that travel, you know how, the next thing after being born is to get onto the boarding, the happiness, the joy is get onto the boarding gates on the final call just before they can close the gates. That is the next best happiness in life. So this is the final call for all of you. If it's your first time, you have no idea about Enagic, okay? Tell me right now so that I completely focus on you guys. But of course, if you guys know about Enagic, you know about 𝐸MGAD, I'm still going to show you something, but of course, give you guys more value, okay? Give you guys some deeper information that you can use to build your business and take it to the next level, okay? Because, you've come here, you've taken out time. I respect you. I acknowledge you for taking out your time and coming here. In spite of you knowing about it and you want to go build business outside, but you come here. So it is my duty and responsibility to give you something when you walk out of this room. Okay? My pleasure, Mehdi. Tika, this poster is amazing. Which program did you use, Iman? Which poster are you talking about? Which poster? This poster is the upcoming events that's happening in Malaysia on the October 19th and 20th. Guys, just 1 second, if you all don't mind. My father is calling. I don't miss any call, but my parents, but I need to. He hung up on me. He hung up on me. Guys, just 1 second. I'm going to tell him I'm on a Zoom meeting and then I'll be back with you. Mm. Sorry, guys, because everything in life, what we do is for the family, right? So when they call me, they don't call me often, but when they call me, it's either something urgent or something they want to communicate. So I always take the call. Okay, I hope you don't mind. And I would do this, I would ask you to do the same thing as well. Family first, always. Okay. Yeah. So, Mehdi, is this a new place that you're living in? You moved to a new place? Okay, great. On the screen, yeah. So this is the 2-day program that's happening in Malaysia. Now, some of y'all, you've been in the business for 3 years, 4 years, 8 years, and you still not found the secret sauce to help you move your business to the next level. You're still probably using the same old techniques, but you're trying something new, but you're not getting the results that you desire. Okay. So what is this event going to do to you? This event, the 2 day program, okay, is going to give you clarity, confidence, and certainty on the product, on the business, on yourself, on the strategies that we have used to build this business that has helped all of us achieve all the ranks. Okay, let me tell you something myself. I've been in the business for close to 9 years now. Okay, in my team, if you guys know the business plan, okay, in my team, there are in excess of 80 6A leaders in my group. 80, 80, 6A and above. Okay, I'm not saying this to brag or anything, but I'm just telling you that this workshop, all this, whatever happened, my success is a product of or result of this workshop. Okay, my success is a result of this workshop. And I became a 6A in less than 1 year. Okay, today I'm at a rank of 6A 5-2. I'll be a 6A 6-3 coming soon, hoping. I mean, working on it, almost very close now. Okay, uh, just a few leaders signed up today. So they want to go to -8. So I work with them and take them to -8. Let's hope. Pray for me, guys. Thank you. And I do my best to help you guys also achieve it and propel your business so you can all, we all can live a great life together. Okay. So that is something that I've done. But the foundation, the roots for all of it was this workshop. So if you're really serious on taking your business to the next level, changing your life, creating a legacy for your team, scan this QR code. Okay. Come for this workshop and you will not regret. You will not regret. Some of y'all might be thinking the meeting has just begun and this guy is already promoting an event. Yeah, because as long as there is life, we gotta promote. Okay, promote, promote, promote. Eric Worre, the number one network marketing coach and guru in the world, he says the number one skill for you to be successful in this business is your ability to promote events. Okay. And most importantly, your ability to fill up because the one that fills up the room the most wins always. Okay. So, who here, you're not only coming, but you're also working to fill up your room? Type 6 in the chat. 666. Go ahead. All right. Now let's talk about the main hero of the show, 𝐿. Okay. Again, final call. Final call. Who here, it's your first time, you have no idea about Enagic, it's your first time you've been invited. Type 1 in the chat. You've been invited by someone to have a look at this that probably can change your life because it has been changing their lives or they want to change their lives together with you. So both of your lives change. Okay, type 1. Final call. Okay, nobody. Then we proceed. Okay, then don't complain that this is your first time later once I go deep because I can go real deep. And when I go deep, right, the new guys will be like, oh my God, what is this? But the old guys will love it, right? So I hope I can give you all the clarity. Okay, now today I was just with one of my client who just bought the Kangen machine yesterday, and he wants to buy the 𝐿 now. Okay, so I did a presentation for him, and all I did was two simple things. Okay, I just asked him, okay, what's the lifestyle of your kids? What do they do in school and what do they do at home? He said most of the times when they come back home, they're on the phone or they're on the TV, okay, hardly going out to play. And I'm in Dubai. I live in Dubai, right? And I asked him, what do you do? He said, I'm on my phone. My business is already running and all I do is just on my phone. And I asked him, do you experience headaches? He said, yes. I said, have you ever thought that those headaches could be caused because of the excessive use of mobile phones? He said, I never thought so. Then I asked him, can I show you how these gadgets are affecting you? And I just whipped out the tool, SDR tool, and I showed him the kind of noise. And that freaked him out. Okay. Just yesterday, he paid about 4,000 USD for a Kangen machine. And today, he's already got his 𝐿 for another, 1,480 US dollars. Okay. So why? Because people don't buy the product. People buy the result the product gives them. Okay. People buy the results. And just after that meeting, I met another very big influencer. She's 2 years older than me, but she's, oh my God, she's very big influencer actually. Okay. She's heard of Kangen water from so many people. Okay. But I just told her an experience of what my father had. Okay. And she's been wanting to lose weight for the longest time and also want to give it to her father because her father is diabetic. So I said, okay, why not? She said, Hemanth, every testimony that you're saying makes me want to have the machine. So you know what she did? She said, let me try the water. And it's just been half an hour that she got the water. She already drank 3 cups. And I sent her a message. I sent her a message. I told her, let me read out what I just told her. I just told her, she said she just had 3 glasses. I said, that's almost 750 ml. Do you remember when last you could drink so much without feeling bloated? She said, that's true. I never thought of it that way. I say, see, there's already an experience that you're feeling of Kangen water. Okay, that it shows that it's hydrating you. And in Dubai, everyone is getting dehydrated because of the heat. And now you know what she wants to do? She wants to buy the machine. She called me for a demo tomorrow to her house, and she wants to buy already. Isn't that great, guys? If you guys are listening to me, I'm having a message to all of you in the Kenyan business. People don't buy the product, people buy the result the product gives. So, what is the result that this product can give to you? First of all, if you are someone that wants to protect yourself from all these gadgets so that you don't have that migraine or that disturbance in your head, protect yourself and live a happy life, this is the product for you. Okay. Second thing, if you are someone that doesn't just want to buy it for yourself, but also want to bring this product to every single home in the world. Okay. This is the product for you. Why? Because we've just launched. In many countries, it's not launched yet. So you are the pioneers there. Are you guys, how many of you all are excited for this opportunity and this project that you've taken on? Type 7 in the chat. 7. Go ahead, guys. Let me hear from all of you. And how many of you all here, you've come to really learn something about MCAT? Type 8 in the chat. Thank you. All right. So now let's continue now. So now, keeping this as the context, now let's move forward. Okay. 30 years ago, I'm 31 years old. When I was growing up, pretty much this was how my life looked like going out. Of course, not this one. The first photo is a girl. Okay. That's not how my life looked like, but I'm just telling you, I was going out, playing all these kind of games away from gadgets. Okay. But nowadays, if you see kids and adults, everyone's life surrounded with all these gadgets. And because of these gadgets, okay, the parents are stressed, of course, because the kids are using too much technology. But everyone that is exposed to these gadgets and these electronic devices, okay, are facing harmful effects caused from this electromagnetic radiation. Okay. And let's look at the different sources that emit all these radiations. Who has all these gadgets in your home? Type 8 in the chat. 8 again. Who have all these gadgets? I think there are more than 8 gadgets there. Okay. Type 8. Yeah, some of y'all have more than this, right? I was in a hotel yesterday and someone was wearing the Apple thing that, they just launched. I forgot the name. Apple Vision. Apple Vision. No? Oh my God. It's like you're having this electronic right next to your head. And let's see what are the negative effects of all these radiations. 13 years ago, WHO had classified radio frequency electromagnetic field as possibly carcinogenic to humans. 13 years ago, guys. So there is a problem already. We don't have any solution except keeping these devices away from us. But that's not a solution because with technology, we get convenience. Okay. But we got to eliminate all the side effects. And this doctor, her name is Dr. Magda Havas. Okay. Anyone from Canada? This doctor from Canada. She has dedicated her complete life on the biological effects of electromagnetic radiation on the human body. And this is what happens 70 minutes of using computer and 10 minutes after using mobile phone. Can you see how much of an effect these gadgets bring to the blood circulation? And if you whip up your phone and you look at the screen time, I'm sure it won't be less than 3 or 4 hours a day screen time. Mine is about 7 hours a day. 1/3 of my life every day is just looking at phones. The other 1/3 is sleeping. And the other 1/3, what I do? I live my life. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So, but if you look at it, this is exactly what happens to our blood. Okay. And blood needs to reach all parts of the body to give all the oxygen and nutrients. But if is clogged like this, clotted, it cannot reach all parts of your body. Okay. And this is in a clean EMR environment. This is something you will achieve when you go and sit in a garden, something like this. When you go sit in a park for 2 hours, keep all the gadgets away and test your blood will look somewhat like this. But how many of us can do that? How many of us can go and spend 2, 3 hours without gadgets in a park every day? And even if you do that, the rest of the day you're with all these gadgets. So basically, whatever you try to heal your body from, there's really no effect to that because 90% of the time you're spending with these gadgets. How about you have a similar environment, okay, every day, similar to this kind of environment, like you're in a garden, okay, and you're still around all these gadgets and all the electromagnetic radiation around you, okay, but now you're protected from that because of the MGUT, because of them. So now let's watch what happens to people after using MGUT. This is the 20 minutes after using mobile phone, before turning on the MGUT. This is 20 minutes after turning on the MGUT and continued using the mobile phone. You can see the blood has been slowly separated. This is one of the patents that MGUT has, okay, that it helps improve your blood circulation. And this was administered by a doctor from a very reputed clinic in Malaysia, okay. And this is an ophthalmologist. He tested the blood circulation in the eyeballs, and you can see stage 1, it is 20.1. Stage 2, it has dropped down to 16.2. And stage 3, after using the MGuard, it has gone up to 25.9. So what happened in stage 2 for it to drop? It was because of 30 minutes of mobile phone use. Just 30 minutes of mobile phone use. Can you see the blood circulation drop down? No wonder people are having migraine, headache, because the blood circulation is not optimum in your brain, in your eyeballs, right? So that's why you're having a lot of brain fog and headaches and all that. All right. So now let's watch this video and see what is this product going to do for us and what are the different places you can use MGuard. Okay, let's watch this together.
Your home is your sanctuary, a place of comfort, wellness, and security for your family. Today, we're using more digital and electronic devices. While they bring convenience and enjoyment, these devices also emit electromagnetic energies constantly during use. Invisible to our eyes, these electromagnetic energies affect the environment around us. As a result, we're exposed to these types of energies day in, day out. Introducing MGuard, a patented technology by Enagic. When turned on, MGuard harmonizes targeted electromagnetic noise radiation within 1 GHz, creating a defense zone of 8 meters. MGuard harmonizes the environment around you, making it safe for you and your loved ones. Simply place it wherever it's needed and plug it into a dedicated USB port, whether you're on the go, at work, or in the comfort of your home. MGuard is designed to integrate seamlessly in any situation. You can now enjoy the benefits of technology without worrying about any potential risks. Protect your family's health and well-being. Contact your Enagic distributor today. MGuard. Change your environment, change your life.
Okay, great. So this is the video, change your environment, change your life. Mehdi, did you mean this video or the PPT itself? The PPT. Okay. All right. So we'll upload this one. Okay. Yeah. Great. All right. So now let's look at what makes MGuard unique. Okay. MGuard, first of all, the technology is patented. Okay. So there's no product like MGuard in the world. Okay. And I'll tell you why we all need MGuard. Okay. Because it is harmonizing the radiations that our bodies absorb. Okay. So the patent that we have, the second patent, is because of this. It is harmonizing electromagnetic noise radiation up to 1 GHz. The coverage range is for 4 meters to 4-meter radius or 8 meters of diameter. Okay. And it's a very simple plug and play. You use USB Type C because this is the Type C. Okay. The cable that comes with the 𝐴𝐵𝐺, that's what you use to connect. Simple plug and play. Now, why are we focusing on radiations up to 1 gigahertz? Because according to FCC, FCC is the Federal Communication Commission. They say that our human bodies absorb the frequencies in the range of 30 megahertz to 300 megahertz the most. Okay. And to support that, this Indian scientist and researcher, he discovered the frequency of different organs in the human body. And all of this frequency at which your bodies function, your organs function, is also within the range of 30 to 300 megahertz the most. So when you look at radiation from outside, when they are emitting similar radiation frequencies, and your body is also operating at similar frequencies, when both frequencies match, they create a disturbance, and that disturbance damages your cells, your tissues, and your organs eventually, and the entire system. Okay. And to support that, I have a video here. You see, he's using a 512 hertz tuning fork, but the vibration frequency doesn't create any disturbance. But when he uses the same frequency, 440 hertz, it creates a vibration or a resonance. This is what we call resonance. So when the frequencies are the same, it creates a resonance and disturbing the environment. Okay. So this is exactly why we need to stay protected with frequencies up to 1 gigahertz. Okay. And this is a scanning guide that we use to detect the density of that particular radiation, electromagnetic radiation. Anything about 200 microwatts per square centimeter is bad for your body, according to FCC. Okay. Not acceptable. And this is myself in an electric car. Okay. And let's watch what is the kind of exposure that you have when you're driving an electric car, when you're sitting in an electric car, and how 𝐴𝐵𝐺 protects us.
Radiation detector, the RD9300. Now this detects the radiation levels coming out from this car. So I'm going to switch it on and you will see the radiations going off the charts. You know why? Because everything about this car is electric. And everything it emits is EMR, electromagnetic radiation. That's not good for the body, right? Be it the steering wheel, the instrument panel here, and even the floor, because the floor is filled with electric panels. And what I also have here with me is the 𝐴𝐵𝐺, the patented technology from 𝐏𝐵𝐺, Japan. So I'm going to keep my detector on and plug in the 𝐴𝐵𝐺 here for you guys to see the effects. So if you are ready, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Did you see that? It just went straight to 0, making the people who travel in this car protected at all times. So that's why I always like to say, change your environment, change your life.
So that's me 8 months ago. Okay. I think I look the same or much younger now. Okay. Because of the 𝐴𝐵𝐺, maybe. Okay. But just to let you know that this is in an electric car, and I never knew that electric cars can have so much of radiation. I always know that, they're batteries, they're operated by batteries. And that's when I actually realized that batteries, everything with batteries also emits a lot of electromagnetic radiation. Okay, and later I'm going to explain to you why. Okay, I'm going to show you why these radiations are bad, and what are the different sources of radiation. Now let's watch this video. This video, we use another tool to show the noise pattern in the environment, the electromagnetic noise patterns, okay? The disturbances in the environment. Let's watch this video.
So I want you guys to see. Just zoom in on the phone, Ben. You can just take a look at this. I don't know if you guys can hear it. So the software is connected to a dongle that connects to an antenna. And the antenna is receiving the interference around this room. It's unbelievable. Take a look at the chart. It is crazy. Absolutely crazy. We have not seen this anywhere else. Okay? So now what we want to find out is, if we have the 𝐴𝐵𝐺, what can it do to us? And what can it do for us? So it's not connected. Now, I'm going to put next to the SDR software. I'm going to turn it on. In 3, 2, 1. Look at the wave spectrum, it's gone down. I'm going to unplug the 𝐴𝐵𝐺.
Talk about this suppression.
All right. Take a look at the suppression, guys. Here, take a look at the suppression. Boom. With the M guard turned on.
Yeah, so that's my friend Simon. Okay, and this was in Hong Kong, downtown Hong Kong. But I just want to let you know that this tool, everyone can have it with them. So basically, you need an Android phone, an app that costs about $10, $12, and then the entire dongle that's about 30 to 40 US dollars. And then you're ready to show people the kind of noise patterns that they live in. Okay, and it's so effective that they can clearly see the suppression that takes place after connecting the M guard.
So I want you guys to see.
And we also have another tool that does the same thing, okay, but this is a different tool. So just to show you the effective range of M guard and also what this tool is all about.
Today, I'm going to introduce to you another SDR device, and I think this device is a far more superior device to do the M guard installation as compared to the radiation detector 9300, because we found out that the 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐝 SDR device is not affected by static discharge or static interference. Therefore, this device can effectively detect the suppression harmonics coming from the M guard 4 meters away from this device. Now I'd like to invite my colleague to bring the M guard 4 meters away from this SDR device, and I want you to see currently the SDR software is detecting the noise radiation coming from the background and is about -71 dB in average. And I want you to look at the waterfall spectrum, it's green in color. Now when I turn on the M guard 4 meters away from my SDR device, you can clearly see that there is a suppression going on, and now the average scale is at -91. And this is about 31 to 32 times suppression as compared to the original one, and the waterfall spectrum has turned from green to a clear blue. Okay, let me do another contrast. Let's turn off the M guard. As you can see, the software is capturing the background noise radiation coming from the antenna. And as soon as I turn on the M guard 4 meters away from my device, the suppression registered by this 𝐏𝐫𝐨 SDR software. Alright, and this is a very good tool for you to do the M guard installation. Thank you.
All right. So, Mehdi, you asked a question. Okay, we'll cover that later. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now that's about the that's about the 𝐏𝐫𝐨 SDR. Now you can have either of the SDR tool. It's not mandatory for you to have both, okay? Because both, they do the same thing. They show the noise pattern in the environment. Once you plug in the M guard, they also show that noise patterns get suppressed, okay? So the radius it covers is 4 meters, 4-meter radius, okay? Yeah. Now, this is what you said. Before I can get to the slide, I want to tell you all, why do we use these tools and not any other tool that's available in the market? Okay, some of them ask me that, why don't I use another detector? Why doesn't that detector work? Why should I just use these tools? Because very simple, because not all detectors detect the same thing. Okay, every detector is different. For example, just like if you're familiar with the ORP meter, you go to the ORP meter website, there are plenty of other meters as well. Okay, that does a lot of other things. Okay, but what we specifically want is to check the millivolts or the electric charge in the water, correct? That's why we need the ORP meter. Similarly, what are we doing with the M guard? What are we detecting actually? Okay, so in the radiation, okay, there are 3 types of radiation. Not all radiation is bad, but a lot of them are bad. Okay, so that's what you gotta know, the distinction between why we use the detectors we use. Okay, so this is a typical home, and there are 3 types of radiations that you will encounter in every home or every environment. The first radiation is what we call electromagnetic field, EMF. This is what is typically discussed in all media everywhere. This is what they talk about. This is generated from the AC power, the alternating current, the electric current, from your electricity distribution box. Okay, so EMF by itself is not bad. Okay, I'll tell you what is bad. Now let's look at this one here. Signal transmission energy. Now, signal transmission radiation. This is the radiation generated by antenna devices. So everything that has antenna that communicate with each other, like your Wi-Fi routers communicate with your phone, with your laptops, with your air conditioning unit if it is smart. Okay, all those things. So that is the signal transmission radiation. Now, what are we detecting and what is that affects our body? This one. Everything in red is what our body absorbs and is what 𝐸𝐺AD is protecting us from. Okay. And not just that, the tools that we use is designed to detect everything that is in red, electromagnetic noise radiation. This is an unwanted leakage. This is a byproduct created from these two radiations, okay? Signal transmission and electromagnetic field. So this is what we have to protect ourselves from. And this is literally from everything. As long as there's electricity, as long as there is batteries in it, it is emitting these unwanted noise radiation. Okay, so all these noise radiations that you absorb or that you mm, have in the environment, when you plug in the 𝐸𝐺AD, it sends out harmonic frequencies to effectively suppress these targeted electromagnetic noise radiations up to 1000 megahertz. Okay, so that's what it does within a 4-meter radius. So this is what 𝐸𝐺AD does, and that's why it protects us from the most dangerous form of electromagnetic radiation. Okay, which is all this unwanted noise, because these noise, they have nowhere to go. Okay, and they're all in the environment, like free radicals. Okay, and they're of the same frequency as your body. So what happens? Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It only can transfer from one place to another. So what happens? That energy is absorbed by us, and when we absorb that energy, what happens? We fall. I mean, our cells get damaged and all that. So what does 𝐸𝐺AD do? It suppresses the white noise in the environment. Okay, so that we don't. So we don't have it. By the way, do you ask? Some of them ask me, does it suppress 100%? No, 95% suppression. Okay, it's still better than 0% suppression, right? And sometimes people ask me, I can't carry this everywhere with me. I probably would just use it in my house. So when I go to my work, I don't carry, but some people do that. Okay. Some people do it because you can plug it in with a power bank, you can plug it in your office, in your car, in your flight, when you're flying, everywhere. As long as there's a USB socket, you can plug it in. Okay. But what if you don't carry it everywhere? Why do you still need the 𝐸𝐺AD? I would say yes. Because even if you just use the 𝐸𝐺AD at home, when you sleep, you spend more than 8 hours to sleep every day. That is 1/3 of your lives. And imagine when we sleep, it's actually those 2-3 hours there, which is what we call REM sleep. Okay, that is what is very important, to have a quality sound sleep. Okay, and imagine at that time, you're being disturbed by all these noise radiations in the environment. Your ears cannot hear it, but your brain can feel it 24/7. Okay. Just like, for example, when you're tuning between two radio stations, okay, in between two radio stations, there's always noise interference. Now, you can hear that interference and disturbance because your speaker volume is high. But if you lower the speaker volume, it doesn't mean the noise is gone, disappeared. It's still there in the environment and your bodies are absorbing it. So when you plug in the 𝐸𝐺AD, that noise is suppressed actually. Okay, so the brain is not disturbed because of it. Are you guys with me? Are you understanding this one? Yeah. So there's a question here. We'll come back to this later. Okay. Sorry, it's a long question, so I need to read it peacefully and come back to you. Now, this is a test report from a very prestigious university in Malaysia. Okay, the objective of this test report was to check the effective range of radio frequency white noise suppression of the electromagnetic noise radiation harmonizer. Nothing but the 𝐸𝐺AD. Okay, but they had to be technical because it's a test report. Okay, now, but you can see clearly brand name is 𝐸𝐺AD here. Okay, so they are talking about 𝐸𝐺AD, just to make things clear, guys. Okay, now what did they do? They took the 𝐸𝐺AD and connected in 3 different homes, 3 different offices, and 3 different labs to check the range and the suppression. So just to make sure that the 𝐸𝐺AD goes through different environment and to check its performance. And this is the conclusion. Okay, from the report, you can see the 𝐴𝐻 electromagnetic noise radiation harmonizer successfully elevate unwanted electromagnetic noise waves between 71 megahertz and 73 megahertz in all test environment until a 6-meter coverage. So first of all, it's very clear what they've entered. Okay, and here you can also see it comes with a surprise that the test report says 6 meters of coverage, which is radius, 6 meters of radius. But of course, Energic says 4 meters because always, Energic wants to underpromise 4 meters radius. Okay, but the test report says 6 meters radius. In open areas, we've even seen a wider coverage, but every home is different, so that's why company wants to underpromise. Okay, so I hope from this you understand that why we need 𝐴𝐻, what is the problem, and how 𝐴𝐻 is solving these problems. Okay, and let me tell you something: as we progress in life, technology is only going to get advanced and advanced. Okay, things are not going to get. We're not going to go back in time. We're not going to go back in terms of technology. It's only going to advance. Okay, but it comes at a cost. And what's the cost? The cost is all these unwanted leakages. If you believe in it or not, it is still there. It's just like gravity. If you believe in it or not, you jump from first floor, you're going to fall down. Okay. Similarly, these radiations are there everywhere. Okay. It's just a matter of how to protect us from all these radiations because we're living this life. Okay, let's live a good life. Okay, and let's stay protected. And imagine this: I'm wearing this Bluetooth for the last 1 hour or so. Can you imagine the effect on my brain that it has? Okay, but now thanks to 𝐴𝐻, okay, before I used to have what is this AirPods. At least 60% of the day, I used to put it on my ears because why? Convenient, convenient. But I used to have a lot of migraine, headache, and heaviness in my head. Okay, although I was drinking a lot of Kangen water, but still, okay, because Kangen water helps, of course. But imagine this: you're helping yourself. You like this. You're eating healthy food, but also drinking Coca-Cola. What is it gonna do to you, right? So similarly, when you look at 𝐴𝐻, right, you need Kangen water and you need 𝐴𝐻. It's not an either or. You need both. Okay. So that's why I tell that this is a device that will sit in every home, okay, in the future. And the investment for such a device is $1,480 one-time investment. Okay. And the product itself, there's no maintenance for it. You plug and play. Just make sure you don't drop it, okay, so that the product stays good. Comes with a 1-year warranty, manufacturer's warranty. It's currently available in, I think, more than 6 countries. Okay, Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Philippines, Ireland. Okay, Cambodia and Vietnam can buy from Thailand, and then who else do we have? Australia, UAE, the whole of Europe, and UK. Okay. And companies launching in many countries very soon. So what I'm going to do is just take a short break here for the questions, and then we will go into the business part. Okay. First of all, the question. What question did I miss? Okay. Why is it in 4074 megahertz? Okay. I have to get that answer from the team. Okay. So let me find that out. Okay. Then, secondly, let's see what is the radius. Okay, I covered that. I'm reading Chang's questions. Yeah. I have someone who queried how are we certain that the suppressing frequencies emitted from 𝐴𝐻 does not have impact to our bodies. Hopefully, it's not eliminating the noises and creating another problem. Yeah, Chang, not to worry. This is a harmonic frequency. In frequencies, there are harmonic frequencies and detrimental, like bad frequencies to the body. So yeah, that's why if it was dangerous, I don't think any government would have approved it. It took more than 4 months just for the UAE government to approve the 𝐴𝐻. Okay, I was really pushing for it, but they wanted to make sure everything is safe. And not just that, we even have a test report from the University Science of Malaysia, okay, which says that these radiations, MGAT, creates a protective environment for pets, for animals, blood circulation and all that. If it is creating a protective environment for animals, of course, it is going to create a protective environment for the humans also, right? So yeah, Chang, not to worry. Good concern for your friend, but always, sometimes people don't know what they don't know, right? People tell me that, oh, is the MGAT absorbing all the radiation, so one day it will blast? No, right? Because sometimes people don't know and they make a comment, and it is our job to educate them. Okay, so I don't convince people, I educate them, because when they are educated, they are empowered and they are in a better position to make a decision. Okay, you don't have to make a decision for anybody. People are smart enough, people are adult enough to make a decision for themselves. Let us just educate them. I hope I was able to address that question, Chan. Okay, and the rest of y'all also, if you had similar questions, bring it on. I will try to answer it. If I cannot answer it, I will find the answer for you guys. Okay, but I'll come back to you for sure. All right. Now, those of y'all who may still have many more questions, you may want to meet even the technical team of MGuard. This is the event. You attend the event on the 20th October, right? You meet the technical team of MGuard. They go into the details of the MGuard, and not just that, also learn from other successful people that are selling a lot of MGuard. Okay, because I'm going to tell you something. Okay, no matter how good the product is, okay, the product is only useful when it is installed in everyone's home. Otherwise, it's just a plastic after all, right? It's just a piece of plastic. No matter how good the product is, no matter how much you research into it, the product is still going to remain good. Do you agree with me on that, right? Maybe your belief in it can go up, but does it change the status of the product? No. Just like the Kangen machine. No matter how much you research into it, no matter how deep you go into it, no matter what you listen to it, the Kangen machine is going to do what it has been doing for the last 50 years. Right? So similarly, MGuard is not a new technology. MGuard has been around for more than 14 years, just in the research and development and the patent process and everything. And only after that, it has been launched, and Energic has brought it to all of us from 2023. Okay. So looking at all of that, the product is fantastic. Now, what can we do about it? There are three types of people. The first type of people are people that say, I love the product, so let me just buy it and use it. The second are the type of people that say, wow, this product is so good. I have a few friends. Let me share it with them and probably make my MGuard free for myself. Third are the type of people, like some of y'all here in this room, okay, myself. Okay, we want to take this product and make sure it reaches every single home. Who here or which category are you from? Category 1, 2, or 3? Please put in the chat. Category 1, 2, or 3. Which one? If you can hear me. Category 3. Yes, yes, yes. So fantastic, guys, because as a business person, right, all you are concerned about is how to scale this business. The product being good is fundamental, it's foundational. Okay. You cannot, it's how do I call, there's a word to it. Okay. Help me out here. Okay. It's not there's no excuse. Okay. The product has to be good, but now the product is good. What can we do with it? Okay. Yeah. What can we do with it? So yeah, so many people, they start off, they say, I just want to make some money. Once they make the machine free for themselves, they want to make more. Okay. So now I'm going to introduce you to the business model of Energic. Okay. For those of y'all who are interested, how about the rest of y'all? You did not respond. Okay. Or you're not listening. We don't have a lot of you, but the more energy you give me, I'm going to give you multiple folds of it. Okay. How many of y'all so far you're already getting a lot of value? Please type value. Value. Because remember, I told you that when you walk out of this meeting, I want you guys to walk out with maximum value and clarity so you can go and make a difference out there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now let's do this. Okay. This is going to take less than 10 minutes. Most of y'all are Energic distributors, so it won't take long for me to cover this part. So let's just cover this. First of all, I want to share with you how strong the company is. Okay. Now look at this. This is the global empire of Enagic. Okay. These are all offices owned and operated by the Japanese, by Enagic themselves. Okay. Ask yourself, how long will it take for you to create such a big empire? And what would it cost you to create such a big empire? Who's that? Moro, Dominki. Thank you. Yes. How long will it take? Some of them, it would even take more than a lifetime to create such a big empire. And millions of dollars that goes into opening up so many offices, training the staff, making sure everything is legal, making sure all the logistics is on point. Okay, of course, Enagic, it took them 50 years. But I'm telling you, for many people, it would take a lifetime or even longer. Some of them won't even be able to achieve it, right? But I'm telling you, Enagic, it took them 50 years, right? Why? Because of the visionary that Mr. Oshiro is. So what makes our company different? First of all, we have a 50-year-old time-tested and proven history, okay, with the medical standards for manufacturing for our Kangen machines, endorsed by top doctors and top institutes around the world. The Kangen machines were initially used for hospitals in Japan in 1974. Domestic unit was launched in 1994. The best-selling models SD501 and K8 comes with a 5 years warranty. Other models have a 3-year warranty, and the beautiful 𝐿 has a 1-year manufacturer's warranty. Okay, all these are manufacturer's warranty. Once in a lifetime purchase. Now, all these devices, once you buy it, okay. In fact, I've heard Mr. Oshiro say it multiple times that you will not have to buy another Kangen machine, not just in your lifetime, but in the upcoming generations. So that's how much he um, believes in the Kangen water, because he's the one that is looking at everything that goes on at the back end. Okay. So, but I said 20 to 25 years because the oldest machine is 30 years old, domestic model. So I just like to be conservative. Okay. But even if it lasts you 20 years, it's still worth it. Right. Some of y'all are using the machine for how many years now? Right. My mom, when we initially bought it, she said, "Oh my God, what a waste of money." Because we borrowed money. My mom pledged her jewels. Okay, I had to force her to do that. Then I used my credit card to get the machine. And 1 month, we couldn't find a way to install the machine because in India, we didn't know how to install it. The same lady who said, "What a waste of money," 2 months later, she's free from arthritis and she's going and telling everyone about the Kangen machine. And then I asked her, "Should we give away the machine?" She said, "Never." Right. So that's the value that you derive from a product in such a short span of time. Right. How many of y'all have had tremendous experiences from Kangen water? Please go ahead and type number 10 in the chat if you have tremendous experiences after using Kangen water. Sure, Moro. Thank you. Good. You guys are going and working. Good, good, good. If you guys have had tremendous experiences after using Kangen machine, type 10. Okay, nobody has experience? Oh my God. Okay. Okay. All right. Am I talking to the right audience here? So, yeah. So if you have not had, but let's say you know people that have had amazing experiences after using Kangen water. Yeah. So now, how do you get started in the Enagic business? All you need is one device. It can be any device, 𝐿, Kangen machine, 𝐿, and 𝐿. But today, since we are focusing on the 𝐿, let's say all you need to get started is one 𝐿. Okay. You can get started as a distributor. There is no monthly qualifications, no targets to meet every month, no inventory to keep, no annual renewal. You don't have to pay yearly subscription fees. Inventory stocks. This is very good because the company does all of this. You just place the order on behalf of the customer. You submit, the customer fills out the form, you submit it to the company, and the company sends the product to the customer's house. Okay. And then group accumulative sales. All your sales that you've done from day one is counted for your rank advancement. I have people that say that this is one of the best things that can ever happen to the business, because many companies, what happens? You need to perform every month for you to retain that position and the rank. But Enagic, nope, you take a break and you come back, you continue from where you previously stopped. Global business. I love to travel the world. So travel the world and also build this business. So you can do both globally. Okay, you can build this business anywhere in the world. Okay, anywhere. When I say anywhere, literally anywhere. Okay, in the world. Okay. Patented compensation plan. There are more than 200,000 direct selling companies in the world. Enagic is the only company that has patented their compensation plan. What does it mean? No other company has the same plan, so they cannot copy it. And even Energy cannot change the plan because, imagine this, when a company makes a lot of money, the promoters are usually tempted to change the plan to favor the company. Okay. But Energy says, no, even after I'm gone, even after Mr. Oshiro, we want him to stay around for long. Okay. He says he'll be around till the 100th year anniversary. We just celebrated the 50th year anniversary, so we want him to be around for that long because Okinawans live average 120 years. Okinawans. Okay. So we pray for him. Okay. You know what he says? This company, long after I'm gone, still I wanted to be there to protect the distributors. That's why smartly he patented the compensation plan. Okay. So that even his son comes in, they won't change the plan. Okay. They only keep adding new bonuses. How many of you like this? If you like this, type like in the chat. Like. Legacy income inherited. No matter what you've achieved, no matter which rank you have achieved, you can always pass it on to your next kid or kin. Okay. And they can carry it forward from there. Untapped market, you can, you know, less than 1%. I think 1% market expansion was celebrated last year. So the company has only reached out to 1% of people globally. So there's a lot of untapped market out there. Okay. I'm talking to some of y'all even where we've sold hundreds of thousands of units already, still untapped market, both for Kangen machine and MGUT. So looking at this opportunity with MGUT, I want to introduce you to a new opportunity for yourself in Enagic, which is Enagic 2.0. What does it mean? What if you knew about Kangen water before it was launched globally 20 years ago? Would you have done things differently? Would you have wanted to be the one to be, dominating the market? Well, everything is possible because in your region, probably you could be the first one. Okay. So I'm going to give you this gift to go into the future with this. Okay. And propel yourself so forward into the future that your future self will thank your present self. Okay. For all the actions that you do. So that's about it. There are several types of commissions the company pays out. How many of y'all you need clarity on the business model of Enagic? You need clarity. Type clarity in the chat. Because if you have already clarity of building the business, then I just move forward and I'm just gonna show you what are the important things that applies to MGUT. Okay. But if you know the way how Enagic business works, we're mostly direct plus indirect, and all the sales that you've done in your team is called group sales. Okay, direct plus indirect equals to group sales. Now, most of y'all are Kangen members, I believe. Is there anyone that doesn't have a Kangen machine nor an MGUT? Neither has a Kangen machine nor an MGUT. Type 8. Type 8. If you don't have a Kangen machine or an MGUT. Okay, Charlie, fantastic. So you are first time. Okay. Or you know about Kangen on MGUT and you're yet to have one. Okay. So for those of you all who already have a Kangen account, every time you sell an MGUT, 1A is 85. Okay. For everyone, for example, let's say Charlie. Okay. Charlie, I'm not sure if it's a male or a female. I'm sorry. Okay, let's say Charlie decides to get a MGUT. Okay, for all the MGUT Charlie sells, they will earn $65. Okay, $65 per unit, per 1A. But the moment when Charlie gets a Kangen machine, for all the subsequent MGUT sales, it will be $85 for 1A. Okay, so I hope that is clear there. Okay, now, why is this? Because Mr. Oshiro wants to reward the existing Enagic members with an additional 29%. Because you already bought a Kangen machine and now you're buying an MGUT or you're selling MGUT, so they want to reward you more. Okay. And of course, it makes sense because MGUT is less than half the price of a Kangen machine. So, of course, they want to reward someone that has, paid a little bit more to have an ID. Okay. But at the same time, I know a lot of people that wants to start the business, but they don't have enough money to get started with the Kenyan machine. So 𝐸𝐺𝐴D fits right into that option, and they can start the business and start earning something. And once they make money, once they hit 4A, 5A, they buy their own Kangen machine. Not only they get 4 or 5 points bonus for their purchase, but also for the subsequent 𝐸𝐺𝐴D sales, they start earning $85 per 1A. Okay, so today let's take the example of just an 𝐸𝐺𝐴D. A person buys an 𝐸𝐺𝐴D and only sells an 𝐸𝐺𝐴D. Okay, so it'll be $65. So for those of you all who are new, for example, like Charlie, I'm not sure, Charlie, since you say you are new, you don't have both. I'm going to share this. I'm going to tell you how much you're going to earn if you're selling 𝐸𝐺𝐴D. Okay, only. So on your first and your second direct sale, you make $65. Your 1A. So every sale in your 1A is $65 if you don't have an 𝐸𝐺𝐴D. Every sale in your 2A, you earn $130. How do you become 2A? You make you make 2 sales. On the third sale, you become a 2A. And the next rank is 3A, you earn $195 after 10 group sales. Now, the 10 sales, not necessarily your personal sales, it can also be direct and indirect, combination of both. So once you have 10, the next direct sale you make is 3A, $195. And the next rank is 4A. You earn $260 after 20 units. So that is an additional 10. You achieve 20, and there's no time limit for this. You can do this in 1 week. You can do this even in 1 year. It's up to you. Okay. Some of them even do this in 2 days. Okay. Yeah. I have a team member that in 2 days they became 3A. Okay. So it's possible for you also to do that. Okay. Now, 5A, you achieve 50 group sales you earn 325 after achieving 50 group sales. Okay. And 6A, once you have 200 𝐸𝐺𝐴D sales, you become 6A. Why? Because each of the 𝐸𝐺𝐴D for the purpose of 6A, it is counted as half a group sale. But you can become 5A with just 50 𝐸𝐺𝐴Ds. So those of you all who are really interested, who are new, you've not bought the 𝐸𝐺𝐴D, not bought the Kangen machine, can you see this? You can just sell 50 𝐸𝐺𝐴Ds, become a 5A, and you buy your own Kangen machine, you get 5 points back to you yourself, right? So that's a bonus for your hard work. The company is rewarding you. Okay. And not just that, for those of you who are already having the Kangen account, okay, and for every time you make an 𝐸𝐺𝐴D sale, each of the 𝐸𝐺𝐴D sale is counted as a half a group sale for 6A calculation. But if you're not a 6A yet, you're just maybe 1A, 2A, you can rank up to 5A with just 50 units. I repeat this a few times because I want it to be, what do you say, engrossed? I don't know what's the right word. I want it to be registered. I want you guys to register this. Okay, so that's what. I'm at a loss of words today. I don't know why. Maybe it's the heat of Dubai. Okay, so now this is on your indirect sales. So basically, okay, some of you all are new, so I'm just gonna run through this. So once you join, okay, let's say you bought an 𝐸𝐺𝐴D, you make a first direct sale, you make $65. You make your second direct sale, you get another $65. On your third direct sale, you earn how much? $130. You go up to the next rank and you earn $130. Okay. Now, every time when Tom or Alex sells, you earn $65 per unit. So when Tom sells to Grace, you earn 65. Grace sells to Polly, you earn 65. Polly sells to Arthur, you earn another 65. Everything in green is your commission in US dollars. Okay. Now, for your local currencies, you just have to ask your local branches what the exact amount is. Okay. All right. But this is just an estimate. Okay. Ballpark figure. It's going to be around this. Okay. When you get paid. Now, when you make a fourth direct sale, you earn 130. Okay. On your fourth direct sale. And look at this. Every time when Rose or Kim makes a sale, you earn $130 per unit. So now that you have 10, after 10, when you make a direct sale, you earn $195 after 10. Isn't that good? Right? And now let's look at this. Every time when May makes a sale, you earn $195. Every time when Alex makes a sale, you earn $65. Every time when Annie makes a sale, you earn $130. What does it mean? Your rank advances on your direct sale. So every time for you to go up in rank, to to register that rank, you need to make a direct sale, okay, to achieve that rank. But all your indirect sales, whatever is happening, is depends on which line the sale comes from. So if Annie sells to Bryce, how much will you earn? 130. Okay, 130. Now Bryce, Annie sells to Ben and Bob, 130, 130. And Bob sells to Joe, Jack, and John, 130, 130, 130. John sells to Don, how much will you earn? Let's calculate how much will John earn. It's John's first sale, so John earns 1 point. John is in the third line of Bob, that is 2A sale. So Bob makes 2 points. Bob is in the 2A line of Annie. Annie makes 2 points. Annie is in Kim's 2A lane. Kim also makes 2 points. Kim is in your 2A line. You should also make 2 points. But from the 8 points the company has set aside, they paid out 7 points already. So the remaining is 1 point. So for Don's machine, you only earn $65, not $130, because the company says that I don't want to overpay, I don't want to underpay. So they're going to be very fair with the customers and distributors. In a way, in the long term, it's better to work with a company that is fair, okay, has ethics, and so that it doesn't shut down. Okay, yeah. And of course, the same logic for Dave's purchase 65. When you come to this level, you'll all understand. But I just want to show you the complete picture. When Dan purchases this 𝐿, John makes 2 points because it is the 2A line of John. And these guys earn 2 each. So out of the 8 points, all the 8 points are paid out. So balance is 0. How do you say 0 in your language? Please put in the chat. Mention what you say for 0 in your language and mention the language as well in brackets. So I know I'm learning some languages. This is what we call a non-8A sale. 0 in your language, in your mother tongue, unless you speak English at home. Oh, Spanish also 0. Oh, wow. Okay, I never knew this. Zephyr. Yes, this I know. Yeah. So, non-8A sale does not count as a group sale for rank advancing purposes. Just remember this, all the sales that are out of your 8 points are not counted for your rank advancement purposes. But the good news is all these sales are helping you to accumulate your group sales. So once you have 20, the next direct sale you make is 4A and you earn $260. So every time when Tony makes a sale, you make $260 per unit. When after 50 units, when you make a sale to Simon, you earn 50 group sales. Okay. And after 200 𝐿 sales, when you make a direct sale to Sam, you earn $390. Okay. So let's see. Mandarin is long. Okay. Kosong. I know Kosong in Malaysia. Okay. Soon. What is soon? Which language? Okay. So now, when you look at this one, I don't know if it is language or maybe a language. Island, maybe. Okay. So now, how many of you all see serious potential in this business? Type SP in the chat. Serious business that, you're going to make good income. Let me tell you something. 𝐿 is going to be like the next mobile phone. Everyone is going to have an 𝐿. Okay, but it's just a matter of time. But the matter of time is in the hands of those that go out there and make things happen. Okay, luck doesn't just show up knocking at the door. You got to be prepared. You got to be to be lucky many times. How many of y'all would like how to be lucky in life? How to be lucky in life? Who wants to know? Type 5 in the chat. Many people say, I'm lucky. I'm lucky I got so successful in the business, which I don't think so. I worked hard for it, but I still have a long more way to go. How many of y'all want to know how to get lucky in life? Type 5 in the chat. 5. Nobody? Okay, Eric, Tika. You guys want to get lucky in life? Be willing to be unlucky many times. That's how you get lucky. Okay? In this business, if you're willing to fail more than the number of times you succeed, then you are on your way to the top. Because I've sold thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of machines in my team. Okay. And let me tell you something. How many times have I failed? I've failed many, many more times than that. Okay. When I say failure, it's not like a bad thing, but it's just that, you make your own luck. But you only make it when you attempt a lot of times and then you hit some time. I was just talking to someone just recently, this afternoon. Okay. I asked, she asked me a question. How many sales have you done in your group? Now, me personally, in my group, there's more than 15,000 sales easily. Okay. I think close to 20 now. Okay. So, and she asked me, how many sales have you done? So, yeah. And I asked her, how many sales do you think I've done personally? You know what she said? 19,000. I'm like, oh, wow, you believe in me so much. Or you think my team is bad. That's the only two options, right? Either the team is so bad or you're too good, right? Then I told her, no, I personally sold close to about 100, so far, personally, direct. I think even less than that. And then I told her, but not all the 150 brought me to the 20,000 mark. So take a guess how many people brought me to the 20,000 mark. Who can guess? Take a guess how many people who, how many, how do I put this? How many people contributed most of the sales? Yeah, yeah, about 10 to 12 people. Because why? The product is so good. I have people coming to me and telling me that I don't need to do the talking. I just show the product, show the demo, people are buying. So, Asha, to just address to your message, okay, thank you for being here. Okay, just know that everything that comes under the umbrella of Enagic is of absolute value. Okay, absolute. You can close your eyes and invest in Enagic products. You'll never be let down. I have people that have no educational qualification sitting in front of Nobel Prize winners, sitting in front of top ministers, top doctors in the world, and talking about our product. And you know what? Those doctors and those top people are calling my team members, sir, man, with respect. And these guys have no education qualification. Why? Because the product is so good. Okay. So, guys, when the product is so good, all we just got to focus on is how to make it accessible and reachable to as many people as possible. That's all you got to focus on. And with that, I'm going to leave you with this career path. If you really work hard and achieve long term, you're going to reach a rank where the company rewards you $200,000 one time and $20,000 plus other incentives every month. Okay. That's the long term career path. Okay. You want to achieve this? I would really suggest get in touch with the person that invited you in today's meeting. Okay. And those of you all already in Enagic, get in touch with your leaders, start working together and see how you can make a difference. Okay. So I promise that I'm going to give you value. I hope I gave you value. And for those of you all existing Kangen distributors, just know that for MGuard, there is no educational bonus. You can rank up to 5A with just 50 units, but for 6A and above, every MGuard is counted as half a group sale. No pass up. So it follows the 8-point system like the Enagic machines. No E8PA member discount. So if you know about E8PA, there's no E8PA member discount. And if you still want to know more, you want to scale up your business, come for this workshop. I cannot stress more on the importance of this workshop. Scan the QR code, come. Enagic doesn't make any money organizing this event. Okay. In fact, they're even subsidizing for you to attend. Tell me one company that subsidizes the tickets for people to attend. Okay, may people companies when they conduct events, they add a premium and charge a premium to the attendees. Okay, if it just costs them $100, they charge $500. But Enagic here is subsidizing you for your ticket. Okay, so that's about it. I wish you all the best. Change your environment, change your life with MGuard. And those of y'all that stayed on, okay, we're gonna have more sessions. If you have people who you wanna bring along this journey and share this with everyone, okay, I'm gonna be doing the same session on Friday and Saturday, 16th and 17th of August. Same link, same time. Look forward to seeing you guys. Okay, let me help you build your business, move forward. So you just fill up the room, okay? Let me help you at least in something, okay? So, and all I want you guys to do is fill up the room. That's all I want you guys to do, fill up the room, okay? And help you out. I hope it was helpful for those of you all who stayed on, okay? Those of you all who came with no idea, those of you all who already had some idea, but I hope it gave you guys some value as well from this session. Okay, so you stayed on till the end. This is my gift for you. Take a screenshot of this, the QR codes. If you're not on the Telegram group, join the Telegram group. All the announcements and files and related information is on the Telegram group. The advantage of Telegram is you get access to all the files that were shared even before you join. 𝐏𝐫𝐸.com, this is the official website of 𝐏𝐵GAT. Everything is there. Sorry, product related details is there as well. This is the Google Drive. Okay, so we'll update the latest information there as soon as possible. Scan all these codes and keep it with you for your benefit. Use it for your fullest advantage and look forward to seeing you guys on the top. Okay, so with that, thank you so much. And I hope I gave you guys great value. Because I truly believe in the power of one. So for me, it doesn't really matter the number of people coming here. If I can make a difference even in a few people's life here, okay, and you guys go ahead there and, can change thousands of lives, then I feel the time that we have spent together here is worth it. Okay, because imagine this, someone shared it with me, and because of that, I've helped thousands and thousands and thousands of families around. So I truly believe in the power of one. And I truly believe that you all have the capacity and capability to achieve that for yourself and your people around you. All right, with that, thank you so much. Have a good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're from. Take care. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your wishes. This is very good. I feel humbled. Thank you so much.